welcome. It is Monday, February 9th, 10th. I can't ever keep it straight. I hadn't looked at my calendar yet. It is almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Welcome. I'm Crafty Hope here. This is my weekly vlog. A busy day ahead. I just got home. I remembered kind of last minute that I was supposed to go feed my sister-in-law's cats this morning, so and it needed to be done by 8, so at like 7:35 I was jumping in the car to run up there and feed the cats. And I picked us up some breakfast. I don't know if I showed that to y'all or not. Some breakfast quesadillas at a place around the corner. Yeah, I got that. I'm about to go make another cup of coffee and sit down and eat that and make my list for the week. I know today I've got an order somebody placed over the weekend, Saturday maybe, that I saw when I got in yesterday, that I'm going to get in the mail today. I need to take some pictures of my graphics project for March so I can start working on that. And I may work on a video for tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to have my Seek, Gather, Create done, but yeah, I'm thinking on that because I'm not real sure what I'm going to do. It's a tough one this week. I shared with y'all in last week's video for, yesterday on Sunday, some of the stuff, a quick look at what I had sought out and gathered. And I think, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what it is I want to do. So it's some tough ones. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. So, I may need to just grab a box or a plate, some kind of substrate, and start working on it. So, anyway, it's Monday. It's foggy. It's supposed to rain all week. So I kind of want to, I think I want to have Pat print out a few more of the bird skulls that I had him 3D print for me yesterday. He did a little one and a big one, and I think I want to get 2 more of those and see about spray painting them. So, for my Seek, Gather, Create. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm delaying. I need to eat breakfast. I'll talk to you later. As you saw, I have painted my skulls, my little 3D printed bird skulls. I've painted them gold. I did look to see if I had some kind of primer, and I had a spray paint that is supposed to be a metallic gold. It's not my favorite, but is a paint plus primer and will work on plastic. So I sprayed it with that because I knew I was going to cover it with the more metallic stuff. And I thought, okay, it's a metallic primer of sorts. So I did that. I got a package out, and I'm trying to decide. I've played with my cards a little bit for Seek, Gather, Create, and found that I have some rook cards that have a picture of a rook, which is a blackbird, like a crow or a raven. That might work if I cut maybe the rook off of there. So it's not a traditional, just regular playing card, but it's a rook card. So it's still a card that you would play with. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that and how to work in the hidden stuff. But it's about lunchtime. I'm kind of just waiting for Pat to come in because, yeah, I don't want to go bother him if he's in the middle of something. And I picked up breakfast. I think I mentioned that. And so we kind of had that a little late, and I'm not completely hungry yet, but I kind of know what I want to make for lunch. No ideas on dinner. I should be making the menu today and all of that. And I'm just, I don't know, still recovering from being out of town. I think my body's just like, ugh, about everything. Do you remember those days where you're just like, I don't know, feel like your booty's dragging the ground? And that's how I feel. But I want to get things done, so I'm working on it. So I got pictures taken too of my graphics project, the art journal page I did with that, and now I'm editing videos. I'm editing pictures to go with an art journal video that I'd like to have up tomorrow, but it may not. We'll see, depending on what goes on with the Seek, Gather, Create, because I'm thinking it's not going to be ready tomorrow, seeing as I still have no clue what I'm going to do. I did pull out a box I picked up at the dollar store for like $3 that has 2 sections to it that might be what I use for my assemblage. So we'll see how things go. But that box does make me want to run to Goodwill. And I'm thinking I might just run up to the store and get a rotisserie chicken for dinner. Because that sounds really good and light, and I can work with that, I think, and do some sides, because the salad sounds great. Yeah, so that may be in the works for this evening. So anyway, back to work. Good morning. Couple things. It's Tuesday, just after 9. I'm probably gonna head out for grocery shopping here in just a little bit. I did get a video up. I got my video that I was working on yesterday up for this morning. I've shared that. I'm still moving things around on my desk for Seek, Gather, Create. I think I might have an idea now. Maybe. I think I might be overthinking it. Maybe. We'll see. I did get, I don't know, Pat and I went for a walk yesterday afternoon. Didn't record that. I'm thinking I didn't even finish out last week's vlog. So, and I'm also kind of thinking that I don't know that anybody's watching my vlogs. So I may be suspending the whole vlogging thing for a bit, or at least only doing it. Yeah, I mean, because last week only 43 people watched last week's vlog, and the video that went up this morning already has 32 views. So I know they're too long as part of the problem, but I don't know. I'm thinking on it. I mean, what's the purpose? Is it for me? Kind of, because I know that, you know, with losing Zoe, I now at least have video of her and video, you know, the sound of her barking in some of the videos and things like that. So I don't know. I keep going back and forth. Let me know if y'all are enjoying these, because if nobody's enjoying them, what's the point? You know? Or is there something you want to see that you're not seeing that I can put in here? So anyway, it's Tuesday. That's grocery shopping day. That's like all. I need to maybe work on getting some things on Etsy. I did just share the video, so I can take that off my list. And yeah, I need to probably try to get like loose assemblage from last week up to the gallery. I need to organize some of my sales. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else is on this list. Oh, that's what else I should do. I do these leprechaun earrings in Mobile. I don't even know how old the story is. There was a leprechaun sighting up in a tree. It's called the Crichton Leprechaun. I've created some little laser cut earrings for that I want to yeah, maybe make some more to take to the gallery. So maybe I'll work on that today too. So I'll put that on my list, and then I can take all of that up to the gallery tomorrow maybe. Anyway, I'm just kind of floundering this morning. It's overcast and ugly. It's supposed, I don't know, it was supposed to rain all week. It never rained yesterday. We might get some sprinkles in a couple hours. And I think they've taken off like that it was going to rain Friday and Saturday. So it's like today, tomorrow, Thursday, it may rain. Pat and I are thinking about maybe getting out of town this weekend, even if it's just over on the Mississippi state line along the coast there, to do some biking and exploring and stuff like that. So we're trying to make some decisions about that. Yeah, just floundering. Okay. In the craft room, I am struggling with this Seek, Gather, Create so much that I think I've moved things around and pulled things and tried to make it bigger and more grand and build it up in my head, and I'm at a point that I'm just like, just make something. It doesn't have to be all of this struggle. Just take it. I have these have I shown these to you? 3D printed bird skulls, that I have, I showed yesterday. I spray painted them. And I keep like pulling things in. I tried to make it a 2-section thing. And I'm at a point that I'm like, okay, I've got this one box that I think those work perfectly in. And I think I'm just going to start like making something. Just put, collage in here and, get the elements in that background collage maybe, and then mount the birds. And if they don't work that way, I won't mount them. I'm just making it too big in my head. Do you do that? Do you kind of build something up and then it has to be all the things? And I think that's what I'm doing. And the thing is I keep trying to tell myself that I need to experiment. I need to try things. I need to get over that fear and just jump in and create. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's something I made. I can pull it apart. And these were nothing. These were 3D printed. I can make more of them. They're not precious. These are just playing cards. They're not precious. Just make something. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on my camera. I'm going to clear my desk off just a little bit. Turn on my camera and see what happens. Ready or not. Well, that's relief. I've almost got it done. I'm sealing it because I use some products that are water reactive and I don't want them to possibly ever get reacted. So I've sealed that and it's drying before I add my last couple things. And then it'll be done. Oh, I can't take this to the gallery. I gotta add a hanger. So yeah. That's like a breath. So I want to edit some pictures to maybe try to get some, I don't know, I'm going back and forth. About whether or not I want to edit pictures for Etsy or try to do that on the couch this evening. And maybe go ahead and just go get my wood that I want to cut my leprechaun earrings out of and maybe paint it real quick. That's something else I would have to go on my desk. So I'm going back and forth on it. Yeah. So that is a huge load off my shoulders though. I also went and fed the feed in the bird feeders, which I've been wanting to do for weeks, especially since the cold. And it's on my, I have chores that I have scheduled out by day of the week. So Monday is clean the fridge and do the laundry, and Tuesday is do the grocery shopping and take out the trash from the rooms, and Wednesday is recycling and organized. And I have the bird feeders on Thursday, but I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Y'all don't care. I just feel like it would draw me out on the porch if I did it earlier in the week. But that isn't, y'all don't care. Sorry, I'm just blathering now. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a decision about whether I'm gonna edit pictures or do the leprechauns. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me in here. Let me move. Oh, maybe across the room. The laser cutter and the exhaust and the cooler are all running right now, so it gets really loud over there. But yeah, I painted some of the wood. I just use, it's 1/8 Baltic birch plywood that I can find online, and it's my favorite. If not, Pat will get 1/4 plywood and cut it down for me so I can laser cut it for earrings and things like that. I just go for the 1/8. Yeah, so I've got those cutting so I can turn the charms into earrings, and I did some bigger ones too. We'll see how they do. I don't know if they're going to fit on there, that I'm going to make magnets out of for, you know, people that don't wear earrings. So I got to figure out how I'm going to display those. But anyway, I am relieved I got something made for a Seek Gather Crate. I don't know if I've shown you yet. I think I told you I'll show it to you here soon. If not, it's probably up. The video is probably up, so you can go see it. Hopefully I got it all. Yeah, all the fret and rearranging things. When I sat down to do it, it took me hardly any time. So is that a hair? Okay. Anyway, this is getting really long. It's been one of a struggle bus days, so I don't want this video to be crazy long. So I'm just popping in, let you know what I'm doing. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Rosalina. It is about 9:45 on Wednesday, February 12th. What is all over my fridge? I think I need to wipe the fridge down. Oh, looks like something splattered on it. That's weird. It looks like it's, I think it's coffee creamer. That seems weird. It's all over everything. I think I probably must have closed the lid of the coffee creamer or something. Anyway, I'm coming in here to pull out some chicken, if I can find it. Sorry if I'm giving you some cleavage. Pull out some chicken for Valentine's Day. Oh, I know I've got some shit. I better have some. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right. It's in this because I bought one of the big packs and had to break it down. It takes forever for chicken to defrost, so I'm getting it out with plenty of time to there. I like to, when I pull it out of a bag like that, I like to put it in like a plastic container so that if it does leak, I don't have like gross chicken stuff all over my fridge. Do you do stuff like that just to try to make it easier on yourself? Anyway, like I said, it is Wednesday. I have had a fairly good start. I did some yoga this morning. I did my meditation. I've got a cat yelling at me. Today is going to be, I don't really have anything unless I decide to take the recycling, which it doesn't absolutely need it. It's going to be, my messy lunch room. It's going to be a fairly computery day, I think. I'm going to try to set, I like to do a 30-minute timer to remind myself to get up every 30 minutes so I don't sit for too long. That can be at my craft desk. That could be at my computer chair. And I think it's going to be one of those days to make myself get up and just do a little something. But I've got a bunch of videos that I need to record, or not record, edit. I also would like to record an art journal video today. But, and I'm about to take pictures of this baby, which thinking this morning, it can be a nice piece on its own, or I can incorporate it into something else. But for now, I want to take a picture of it for the video I'm going to do of it. So, and then I need to do last week's vlog, and I've got a graphics, video I want to record as well. So lots of sitting and just editing or doing art journals, but that's fine. There are some days that's part of being an artist nowadays is the social media, the maintaining it, the balance of it. So You may not see much from me. Oh, I also have my little leprechauns that I need to clean. I can't even see that I need to clean up and seal, and so that'll be like in between things, touching those up and getting them ready to go. So I'm gonna get to it. I've got y'all on my tripod, but I've got it raised really high because I'm standing. And so I am feeling a little accomplished. I've gotten the vlog that's going to go up tomorrow up. That's the week 6 one. And I just finished my week 2 Seek, Gather, Create video, as well as gotten all of my leprechauns that I've done so far, front and back sealed, and ear wires on the ear wire ones, magnets on the back of the larger ones for magnets. But I've got to put them on earring cards, and I also need to put the hanger on the back of this I'd like to take up to the gallery. So I'm just kind of futzing with a few things. I do have to say I lost the leprechaun. I printed 8 sets of each because I've got 3 different like colors of them, so 4 pairs of each color, and one of my green ones has just disappeared. It's just absolutely gone. I've retraced my steps. I've looked everywhere. I've looked everywhere. I've looked back in the laser cutter. Everywhere. Cannot find there. So right now my husband and I are joking that there is a leprechaun in the loose somewhere in our house. And yeah, it tickles me so much. I mean, because I can always go cut out another one, so that's not a huge deal, but I'm just baffled where the darn thing could be, because I've counted like my file. Yeah, there's 8 on there. I've counted the wood that I cut it out of. Yeah, there's 8 on there. Where is this leprechaun? Oh, he's gonna like come up from somewhere at some point. And I'm gonna be like, leprechaun. I even scared my husband because he was like standing next to me, like looking around, like he was looking for the light, and I grabbed his belly and he was so yeah, that's our little happy today is leprechaun on the loose. He wants to know where the gold at. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will try to link below the original story about the Crichton leprechaun in Mobile. And if you do know what I'm talking about, I hope you are laughing along with me. Anyway, so I'm gonna do these things. Like I said, I've got to get that on earring cards, get this back on. What else was I gonna do? I was hoping to maybe do an art journal page, but it's 4 o'clock now. Yeah, just after 4 o'clock. If I can get these things done and that into the system for the gallery, then I might try to do a quick art journal page, but we'll see. We haven't taken a walk today, so if Pat comes in here in the next half hour, I may see if he wants to go for a walk. It has not rained all day. It rained overnight, but it has not rained a drop today. So yeah. It's just windy and ugly, and I don't know. All right, I'm delaying doing these things, so I'm gonna do it and look for my leprechaun. Let me know if you see him. Y'all, oh my gosh, I've recorded several things for you, but I have not even popped on with my face. It is Thursday, February 13th, almost 3:30. Oh my gosh, I've totally let today get away from me. My big goal for today was to get to the gallery and stock it. I took my week 1 together, create assemblage project there, along with a bunch of the Crichton leprechaun earrings and magnets. So I got those dropped off, picked us up lunch. I've had come home now. That is a squeaky door, I know. I've been working on a video for graphics, and got some bills I need my husband to pay so I can go put them in the mailbox. Yes, I still do check some checks. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. There's some that's just how I prefer to do them. But yeah, it's just been kind of a just keep moving kind of day. So despite the fact that I've hardly got anything accomplished, once I get this video reviewed real quick, though, I really do want to maybe hop in and do an art journal page. I did run by a thrift store too. I did not record that, and I don't know why. I think I was just trying to get things done because I knew I had to go pick up lunch and was like, let me run in here real quick. Yeah, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I've got to finish maybe making a card for Pat real quick. And there was a breakfast thing. I was thinking of making him for breakfast in the morning. And I've got to look at the recipe for that. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I thought about doing some major thrifting today, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. It is Valentine's Day. We'll see how it goes. Day, y'all. It is Friday, February 14th, about 10:15 in the morning. I got up and made that, I don't even know what it's called. It's raspberry breakfast bars or something. It's from Modern Proper. I'll try to remember to link that below if I can. It was amazing. I'm not big on cooked fruit. Like, not usually. Blueberries is about the only thing I can usually do, so this was a risk. Raspberries are probably my favorite fruit, so I was like, okay, we'll try this. It was really good. The only comment I think I have about it is it used half a cup of brown sugar, which to me feels like it was too much. So I think next time I may split that, like a fourth a cup of brown sugar and a fourth a cup of honey or something like that, just to cut back, because I could almost like feel the grittiness of the brown sugar like on it. So but otherwise it's really good. So Pat's already had seconds. That's why there's just that little bit left. He's had second breakfast. But I made him that for that for Valentine's Day. Oh, and also we were thinking it'd be really good with like a scoop or two of vanilla yogurt. So and I didn't have any out. I've got his flavored yogurt right now. So yeah, it's really good. We don't have big Valentine's plans. It gets crazy at the restaurants around here on Valentine's Day. So I am making a chicken marsala tonight for dinner. And yeah, something. And then I'm going to run out a little bit after lunch probably and run some errands and get stuff to make strawberry shortcake. So lots of fruit today. And I don't know what we're having for lunch, but anyway, I've sent my graphics thing off to the team leader there for graphics, and I'm working on getting the house clean. I've got almost everything done except for like sweeping. I've done my picking up. So yeah, I just need to sweep. I should mop, but I don't know that I'm gonna. It's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna treat myself. So yeah. And so then after lunch, I want to go maybe do a tiny bit of thrifting and then get a couple of errand things. I need to get like some stuff from Walmart, stuff for the grocery store. I think I'm going to hit one of the pet stores for some wet cat food for Rosalina, our aging cat. You've seen very little of her because, well, she's an old cat. She's usually just either sleeping. You've probably heard her more than you've seen her. Anyway, that's kind of what's going on today. I'm going to sweep, and then I might even get in an art journal. Did I even show y'all I did an art journal page yesterday evening? I am so happy that I jumped in there. I did it for my Finding the Words series, and now I kind of just want to record another art journal page. Well, I want to do another art journal page anytime I'm in my art journal. I just pop the camera on, because if it turns out well, then I can share it with you. And if it doesn't, then I'll have to. Yeah, that's all that's really going on around here. It's Friday. We are possibly heading out of town just for the day, I think tomorrow, with no real plan. I think we might take our electric bikes and tool around Ocean Springs, Mississippi, may do some shopping. I don't know. Explore, adventure. That's going to be our Valentine's. All right, back to the chores. I am home again. I've been to all the places, all of them. I've been to Goodwill, an antique store, the Habitat for Humanity store, Walmart, the grocery store. Where else? It seems like I've been just everywhere. I got everything done I needed to. I didn't find all the things I needed, like the thrift store. Like, I think I did pick up a couple things. I gave you a quick look at the antique store, which is Southern Antiques and Accents in Fairhope. I used to have a booth there. I don't anymore, but no animosity or anything. So I'm trying to get back on track. I took a bunch of pictures. I'm going to transfer them from my little card over to the computer. But it's basically 5 o'clock. It's time to start centering my brain on making Valentine's dinner. So that was some of the stuff I picked up, was the stuff to do I can't come up with the word, strawberry shortcake for dessert this evening after I make dinner. So, and that's an easy dessert because I seriously just pick up an angel food cake and some Cool Whip and some strawberries. And it's one of my husband's favorite things. So easy peasy. I'm cutting out some stuff from my bullet journal right now, so sorry I'm not paying attention. So, yeah, we're gonna head on an adventure tomorrow. I will try to remember to take y'all with me. We'll see how all that goes. My desk is covered with half done things at the moment. So that's what I'm trying to do, because I was like, why is this on the printer? And I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna put that in my bullet journal. And then there's all the stuff I took pictures of that I need to like pull one file from somewhere to somewhere else. And anyway, I was stricken at the Habitat Restore. When I get my Thrifty Thursday post, I bought a drawer, I don't know if it's a bathroom or a kitchen drawer or whatever. It's not very big. But it was only $1. They had a bunch of them, but I just got one. And the ladies at the counter were like, one of them was like, see, I told you somebody would buy those, that we didn't need to get rid of them. And I was like, isn't this the Habitat Restore? Isn't this the place that people would come for things like that? Why would they throw them away? It's a perfectly good drawer. So I kind of want to go back and get more because they might throw them all away. And these still had like the hardware on them. I don't know. Anyway, all right, I'm going to try to get these little piddly things before I make the chicken marsala that I'm making for dinner. Yeah, chill. I think we're going to watch our current like favorite show. Severance is, I think a new episode came out last night, so we saved that for tonight to watch. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, a chill Valentine's, but an adventure tomorrow. I hope yours has been good. Well, it's afternoon now. It's about 12:30 on Sunday. We've been running errands. We did not stay in Ocean Springs like we anticipated yesterday. I don't even know if I've updated y'all. So we went to Ocean Springs. On the way there. A friend of mine, one of my best friends, messaged me. He was like, what are y'all doing today? I was like, we're gonna go to Ocean Springs and poke around. And she's like, hey, we'll come join you for lunch. Previous to that, I had the notion, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Mardi Gras season. I should look and see if Ocean Springs has any parades today. And sure enough, yesterday was parade day in downtown Ocean Springs, which is exactly where we were heading. Parades didn't start till 1. I don't know. It was a really long parade. And so we made it down there and just barely found a place to park and walked down to the restaurant that our friends had recommended. Got a table, and they were having trouble finding a place to park, and ended up, I mean, for a minute they were about to bail. They were, but they finally found a place to park about a mile away and hiked over to see us. Had a nice brunch at the Lady May, which really, we can't wait to go back and try it again. But it was really nice. We got to sit outside, watch the parade go by, watch everybody that was there for the parade, sit outside. It was a beautiful day. After that, and on the way, we did some thrifting. I picked up a couple things at like America's Thrift Store. We walked through, I think it's the Ocean Springs Mercantile, poked into a gallery, and then headed back to the car, and there was traffic because the parade had just ended and everybody was trying to get out of downtown. It wasn't too bad. It was probably worse before. Oh, because we went and checked out Lost Something Brewing Company, which was right behind where we were having lunch. Like we cut through a back alley and it was right there. So that was nice. Had a beer there and then headed to the car. But it was hot. It got really hot because we walked down to the water. We did, I don't know. I got some videos in there of all of that for y'all. We headed from there over to where the Shed is in Van Cleve, which is just north of Ocean Springs, like just north. And next door to it is a little campground called the Cozy Rosie, I think, and they've got little cabins and tents, I think, that you can rent. And we toyed with the idea, but once we ate, we were both like, I'd rather just be home. So we hopped in there because it's like a 45-minute drive home. So we hopped in the car and headed home and watched a movie and or a show or something and crashed. So it was a really good day. Today we've run errands. We had breakfast, brunch, ran some errands, got some wood at Lowe's. And now it's 12:30 and I really want to get some yard work done. So I'm gonna don my gloves and get my nippers, and there's a couple little areas I want to nip some stuff that's growing like in my lemon trees, but the big thing is outside of the chicken coop because Pat keeps talking about getting chickens again this year. So that area is a hot mess. So I'm gonna go work on that, and then maybe start gathering my stuff for Seek, Gather, Create because it needs to be done, and that list is scurry. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get started. Stop chit-chatting. Stop wasting the day away. Yeah. So I did a bunch of yard work, and then my seeking and gathering, and somehow I got my Instagram post up before I realized that I didn't do one of the brows, which was watercolors, which is probably the easiest one for me. I just got a couple tins of watercolor and threw it in with the possible substrate I'm going to use, which is I don't know, I'll have to show y'all later again. It's a big drawer, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to work with that. So, yeah, I keep going back and forth at it. So I'm going to stare at it for a bit. I've got a couple other things I'm going to look at maybe pulling out. Struggling because it's a big box I'm going to work in, which is bigger than anything I've ever worked with before, and that's scary. But my husband told me that's what I should do. He's like, no, you need to work bigger, and it needs to be scary. And he's right. So I'm trying to figure it out. Let me go figure it out. Hey y'all, it's Editing Hope here. I didn't close out the vlog. I didn't tell y'all what else. I did do some yard work. I got overheated, came in, did my seat gather crate and struggled with moving that around for a while. I'm not going to spoil what's going on with the seat gather crate. I am sorry I didn't show y'all a couple of things. I mentioned an art journal page along with the drawer. You'll see the drawer with the seat gather crate probably. So actually it's back here behind me. And yeah, and the art journal page will definitely be next week. I say definitely, should be next week. So anyway, I am posting this video a little bit early because I want to do a Thrifty Thursday haul also this week. So along with my seat gather crate. So this video went up early. Yay for us. Anyway, thank you for coming by and watching. I'll see y'all next week.